Shape explosions. Today we're going to be getting started with our shape explosion project. And I have the sheet here that you can start to fill out to get some ideas to help you with the process of making a shape explosion art. You write your name up here, and then first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to come up with a shape. Okay, so you could do an organic shape or a geometric shape. Okay, so you can practice drawing a few of them here. An organic shape is going to be an irregular shape, which means the sides aren't equal on the side. They're not all equal, and they may not be symmetrical. Okay, so they're a little bit more free-flowing. So I've done a few here. This was kind of like a blob, I would say, but they're kind of free-flowing in nature, and a lot of them have curvy edges on it, but they may not all have curvy edges. So you can kind of explore with different types of organic shapes. Over here, geometric shapes are the ones that we learn in class or school, and we know those as diamonds, squares, circles, triangles. Even a heart could be considered, I think, a geometric shape. Okay? So what I want you to do is choose one to get started with. You could do more than one, but it might be good just to start with one from the beginning to see which one you want to do. Okay? When we draw, we're going to have to make sure that we know which ones have corners and curves. Okay? And then here's a good example on the back of a heart one that was done with 1-point perspective. So we're taking a shape and we're making it three-dimensional. Alright, so first of all, I put a dot in the middle of my paper, and I'm going to do shapes around here. Okay, I want you guys to do probably, you could probably do 10 or even more shapes if you'd like to, but 10's a good number to fill all the way around here. I'm going to start off with a heart, and I'm going to do one over in this area here. So I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like when we try to make it three-dimensional. Okay. So I have the heart here, and I take a ruler now, and I'm going to line it up with this dot in the middle, and then the edge over here. This is a curve, so I'm going to line it up here, and I'm going to gently, lightly, kind of put that line in to kind of see if that works there. Okay, so that's the edge of a curve. Now I could go from right here, but you won't be able to see this one, so I don't need to do that one. So there's some that get hidden behind. Okay, I don't want to go through it because you can't see through the heart. Let's see. This one definitely down here on the bottom would be a good one to do. So go right to the edge here, and I line it up. There is one more though on this heart. I want to do this one right here because I can kind of see the edge of it right there. Okay? And you can kind of see how that curves around there, and then you can kind of see this area back here to make your first shape. Now let's do another one. Maybe I start with maybe a more of a one with an edge. So I'm going to do just a square over in this area here. Okay. So what I do is I take my ruler, I go to the edges. Okay. I know I need to do this one right here. And I go like that. Like this. And this corner right here. Now this corner back here goes through it. So if I line it up, it would go through it. And I don't want mine to be see-through. I want it to be a solid shape. Okay? So that's how I would do one right there. If I'm going to do a curved one, let's come up here. And it might be a good idea to do your shapes first because there might be a little overlapping as you go. So I would recommend that you draw all of your shapes first of all. And let me show you maybe something right here if we ran into that little problem. So I'm going to go like this one here. So this is a curved one here. And I'm going to line up the edges with it. Bring it right to that middle point right here. It's called our vanishing point, that is. Everything vanishes there. Now this one is going to run into it. So let me show you how to do that one. I'm going to line up this one right here, and this one goes all the way there without running into it, so I'm good on that one. But this one right here will run right into it, so I'm going to stop when I hit that one. Right there, and I'm going to stop. And then over here, I'm going to stop when I run into it right about here. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to come up with some shapes and you're going to go around that middle dot called the vanishing point, and you're going to turn them into shape explosions. Once you get that done, once you have yours done, you're going to outline it with the Sharpie marker, going around making it dark, and then the final step is to create colors, lines, and patterns onto it. And you could use markers or colored pencils for that part of your work. All right, guys, good luck with your work today.